What is up, YouTube? My name is Havoc, and today I will be reviewing something very special for y'all. Today I will be reviewing the Defender of the Universe Voltron 2019 edition. Bear with me here. I only have 3 of the lions. I have Red, a really good looking lion here. It has some very good, nice detailing here. The head sculpt, if you watch the show, this is almost the exact same head sculpt that they used for the show. Alright, and the tail, I wish it would be longer, or do something other than just wiggle. Like, shoot a missile like it does in the show. But there's nothing really I can really do about that. Alright, now this guy has a paladin named Keith. We have this little shutter here. This little guy comes down to the undercarriage of Red Lion. Open this up, and then just pop him in. This figure, this cockpit doesn't hold very well on the red figure, but on the other two I will be showing you have really good clampage. But all you have to do is now close that up, and now the lion has its paladin. Now, posability wise for this, of course, his head is on like a 360 swivel. Mouth opens, rah rah. His legs go a full almost 360. Go front and back. The hinge at the joint right here, back and forward. Back that far, forward this far. The feet are on hinges as well. Foot can go back that far. The toes, on the other hand, they're just like made of this like very flimsy plastic, so they're not really doing anything just well. I really wish these were in a metallic silverish paint to bring out more boldness to this guy, like this right here. I wish the whole figure that has the gray pieces had this silver, but there's nothing I could do. Oh, back legs. They can basically straighten out, go far, go back this far, all the way. Foot, same as the front, bend back, bend forward, hinge here. Now here's the cool part. You would think this guy right here would be even cooler. Well, of course he is. The red line makes up the right arm of Voltron. What I do like about this figure is right here. It doesn't really do anything, but it like lets him move his sides back and forth, and you can basically turn his whole butt back, basically 360. Alright. And now, on to transformation for this guy. It's a very simple process. First, you're going to want to get this tail and push it in like so. And what you're going to have to do, if you see, get this leg right here into this little, basically empty, hollow space in the leg. What you're going to have to do is fold up the foot and fold this all the way in. And like that. And then what you're going to have to do is turn this all the way right there. Same goes second for the first. Like so. Now, these front legs are going to be a little tricky. What you're going to have to do is open up his back, spin the legs like so, and as you can see the little cockpit right down there. And what you do is you push in the legs, bend the elbow like so, and push the leg into this little groove, little empty slot here. Same goes for the second one. But I am going to warn you on the red line figure. For some reason, the right side is a little more stiffer than the other. Like, this one slid on perfectly to go in, but the right side seems to, like, get stuck. So you're going to have to, like, fiddle with it a little bit to get it in. And so, there we go. And you just close up the cockpit. And right here is the connector port for Red Lion. And now, as you can see, we have Red Lion in his arm form. Pretty cool, huh? I sure as hell thought so. Alright, that's it for the review for Red Lion. Now, I give you the Blue Lion. The Blue Lion is the right leg of Voltron. As just like the red one, it comes with this little co-pilot here. Oh, what I forgot to show y'all. Hold on. Each of these do have different types of co-pilots. As you can see, the blue one is like this. The red is like a different style and you can look at that. That's like, I'm sorry for the camera quality, but like look at that. That's like very detailed. And then we got little man Hunk right here with his little floaters. So we'll get to him in a little bit. All right. Now for the Blue Lion review. Same goes just like the Red Lion. The Blue Lion has a little storage area for their little co-pilot. You open up the chest right here, of course, just like the red. And then you just pop them in. Alright. Articulation-wise on this guy is kind of just like Red Lion, but there's a couple extra features. Instead of like Red Lion, he could not move his head up and down, only 360. You can see just a little bit. Blue Lion can move his head a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. That's pretty much it. But Blue Lion can put his head up or put his head a little bit down. And for this guy, I'll show you a cool little gimmick this guy does. But articulation-wise, it's just like the Red Lion. Hinge here, hinge, move back, forth. But as you can see in the Blue Lion, it has this torso, unlike the Red Lion. That's because this is the stability part of the leg. Of course, everyone knows that. This is basically the knee on the butt. When I get the other two, so I can review those as well, this is the connector port for Black Lion's leg to make into Voltron. Now, for this guy, transformation is very simple. What you're going to have to do, this little red flap right here, you flip it up, you push up Blue Lion. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Rah. Blue Lion also opens its mouth, but a lot wider. And just look at the detailing on that head sculpt. I'm sorry, but like, look at that. They did so much detailing on this guy. It's not even funny. If you guys seen the show, this guy is like very detailed to the lion in the show. Alright, sorry about me geeking out a little bit, but also, like I said for the red lion, I wish like these silver parts right here, like this, go on to more of the figure, like the legs, the torso. But shall we get down to transformation? Shall we? Let's. Alright, this tail, of course, just like red lion, you push it inwards. And that's one thing I don't like about Blue Lion's tail. Like, I feel like there's not enough room in here since it's like the tail's so long that there's not enough room to hold the whole entire tail. So you have to get it just right to like lock it in. Stay in. Ta-da. And just like Red Lion, you're gonna have to push this leg into this itty bitty gap right here. Just like Red Lion, flip up the foot and flip up the leg. Just like on this side, flip it down. Same rule applies for this one. Now, what I was going to show y'all now, what you're going to have to do is flip up Blue Lion's head like so. And as you can see, his neck region looks a lot different here than it does here. There's a reason for that. Once you flip up Blue Lion's head, you push it in. And then, as you can see, what are you gonna like? What are you wondering? What are you gonna do with the back leg, the front legs? Are they just gonna stay out there like that? No, they are not, my good sir. What you do is flip up these legs, fold down the foot like so, and push down the leg just a tad bit to make a heel. And there you have it, Blue Lion in its right leg form. Once I get all the other ones, I will show you the review of all of them put together. Now, for this, and I'm also sorry for my setup. This is my first review. I'm sorry for this setup. I'm new at this. But now, here we get to the big hunky guy. Yellow Lion. Like, oh my god, this guy was very hard to find. Green and black are actually the hardest ones to find, but this is like the third hardest Voltron lion to find at all. I had to literally go to different comic book shops to get this one guy. And same thing, same rules applies for, of course, little Hunky's little detailed little fighter here. You gotta look at that, like, look at that detail. What I do wish, though, is that they had the actual itty-bitty pilots inside, like this right here. So, just like Blue and Red Lion, put it in the, and look, this one has actually an outline of the fighter, so you know where it goes. Now, you can pose this guy however many times you want. This guy literally can stand like this and basically become a very... Oh, no! Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But this guy, in the show, if you ever watch the show, this guy is basically the very armored up lion of all of them. He was never really fast in the actual show, but in the show, he was basically the armored lion, or yellow lion. As you can see for the other two that I just showed you, they look very simplistic, but this one, like, this has a little backpack region right here, because this right here, my friends, is the tank part of the lion. Of course, all the paladins, of course, are inside the heads of the lions. But I do have to say, just look at that detailing in that head sculpt, man. Like, the silver paint on the sides, like, all this yellow, red, like, very silver intents in this guy. Really cool. Articulation-wise, of course, rar, rar, rar. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to show y'all. This guy's mouth is, like, on a very tight hinge, so when it closes, it makes a little click, because this one is, like, the one that holds, like, if you hold it like so, you can make it look like it's roaring. So, now, articulation-wise is, of course, the exact same. Back, forth, motion, hinge, hinge, foot, foot. Same thing goes for the back, just like Blue Lion. Now, transformation on him is just like Blue Lion's, of course. Fold up the foot into the leg. Same goes for the second one, of course. Fold it down, fold it down. Oh shoot, I almost forgot to put in the tail. Yeah, this guy locks its tail really tight when it's, like, out. But, now, this little backpack region here, as you can see, there's this little groove in here. What you're going to have to do is lift up the backpack region and push it up, like so. And then fold up, of course, Yellow Lion's head, and just ram it in there. And then, of course, just like Blue Lion, fold the feet, and there you have it. We got Yellow Lion in its leg form. Once I have the whole figure, I will show you the whole figure together. As you can see, this guy is really going to be big when I get the other two. But as you can see, these guys right here are huge when it comes to this. But the arm of Red Lion is a little bit smaller, of course. I'll show you the scale of the size next time I'm on. So, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And this was Havoc with his first Voltron review.